Hello everyone, myself Avnish Tiwari, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department at Sri Ram Swaroop Memorial College of Engineering and Management, Lucknow. This is module 2, lecture 2. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about layouts of distribution networks. So, basically what should be the different pattern in which a distribution system in an area can be planned. So, coming to different layouts, uh, basically there should be discussion of what a distribution system is. As in previous class, we have already gone through this topic, that a distribution system are large and complex network that are designed and built to serve the water supply needs of an urban area. It means a distribution system should be designed for an urban area. Okay. The term distribution system is used to describe collectively the facilities used to supply water from its source to the point of usage. Means collectively different facilities which is used in order to supply water from the source to the usage point. And the distribution system selection is dependent on following factors, which includes type of water sources used, topography of area in which there is a planning of laying a distribution system, and on the provided supply service level. Means what is supply service level. These three factors governs the water distribution systems. A water distribution system consists of an interconnected series of components, and these components includes pipes, storage facilities, and the components that convey drinking water. So, these all things should be considered while going for selection of a layout of a distribution system. And this picture basically just represents different units which is involved in water supply scheme. So, this is a source from which we are going to collect the water, and from the source the water with the help of rising main is diverted to treatment plant, and after treating that water, the water with the help of pump will be stored in a storage tanks, and from that storage tank at the time of demand we are going to supply it in the area of our interest. Okay. From that storage tank we are going to supply that water, and for supplying that storage water we use different forms of network, and these different forms of network will be discussed in this lecture. Okay. So, these different layouts of networks basically includes dead end system, grid iron system, ring system, and radial system. So, these systems includes dead end, grid iron, radial system, and ring system. The distribution pipe are generally laid below the road pavements, and by using these 4 network layout we are going to lay down the distribution pipe, and these 4 layouts can be included separately or in a combination for a particular area. So, coming to our first layout, that is dead end system. Basically, this system is also known as tree system. We call it as a tree system. In this system, there is a one main supply pipe, and this is what? This is our main supply pipe. From these main supply pipe, number of sub mains originates. Number of sub mains originate. These all are sub mains. Okay, these all are sub mains, and these sub mains are at right angle, which can be seen from the picture. Okay, these sub mains are at right angle, and further these sub mains are divided. These sub mains are further divided into several branch, and these several branched pipe are known as lateral. It means these all are what? These all are branch pipe, and we call it as a lateral. Okay, we call it as a lateral. From the laterals, service connections are given to the consumer. From the laterals, service connection are given to the consumer. Okay, and in which area this system should be adopted? Basically, this type of layout may have to be adopted for older towns. Why older towns? Because that town developed in an haphazard manner, means there is no planning. No planning will be followed at that time. Okay, and without proper planned roads. So, in that case we are going to use dead end system. The water supply means follows the roads, means this is our main pipe. This main pipe is to be laid along a main road. Okay, and branches taken off wherever needed. Wherever is a requirement, we are going to take a branch from that particular main pipe, thus resulting in formation of number of dead ends. Means higher will be number of branches, higher will be number of dead ends. So, these all are dead end, these all are dead end. Okay. So, this system is known as dead end system. This system is therefore suitable for location which expand irregularly. Means अगर हम यहाँ पे बात करें कि जस्ट अभी अगर हम इस पूरे पिक्चर की बात करें कि यहाँ पे इन बिगनिंग कोई भी हाउसेस का एग्जिस्टेंस नहीं था, मीन्स द एरिया इज टोटली वैकेंट. बट अगर यहाँ पे ग्रोथ होती है, मीन्स यहाँ पे लोगों का मूवमेंट होता है, मीन्स यहाँ पे जाहिर सी बात है रिक्वायरमेंट होगी किसकी? वाटर सप्लाई की. सो हम क्या करते हैं, इस सिस्टम को एक्सपैंड कर देंगे. मीन्स हम यहाँ से एक सब मेन बनाएंगे और इस सब मेन से फर्दर हम क्या कर सकते हैं, अलग अलग ब्रांचेस और यहाँ से निकाल सकते हैं. तो जो ये सिस्टम है हमारा, ये वहाँ पे सुटेबल है जो कि एरिया आपका इरेगुलर वे में क्या करे, एक्सपैंड कर सके. ओके, एंड वेयर द वाटर पाइप हैव टू बी laid at a random due to the absence of any planned and full fledged road network. अगर हमारा full fledged road network नहीं होगा और अगर हम लोगों ने कोई प्लानिंग नहीं की होगी तो इस केस में हमें क्या करना चाहिए, डेड एंड सिस्टम को अडॉप्ट करना चाहिए. देयर आर सर्टेन एडवांटेजेस एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ डेड एंड सिस्टम. बेसिकली जो हमारा डेड एंड सिस्टम है इसमें क्या करते हैं, हम किसी भी नेटवर्क को ईजिली सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. ईजिली क्या कर सकते हैं, सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. और वी कैन ऑल्सो ईजिली एंड एक्यूरेटली कैलकुलेट द डिस्चार्ज. किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे हम क्या कर सकते हैं, बहुत ही आसानी से डिस्चार्ज कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं और प्रेशर भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स पे. ओके, और जो हमारा द पाइप लेंथ होता है, द पाइप लेंथ इज़ वेरी शॉर्ट. ओके, सो शॉर्टर पाइप लेंथ आर रिक्वायर्ड. अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें तो हमें देखने को मिलता है कि ये आपकी मेन पाइप है। बाकी इसके अलावा जो भी आपके क्या निकल रहे हैं, सब मेन्स निकल रही हैं और सब मेन से ब्रांचेस निकल रही हैं, ये सारी डिफरेंट लेंथ्स हैं। और ये जो डिफरेंट पाइप्स हैं उनकी लेंथ क्या होगी, जाहिर सी बात है अगर हम अलग अलग तरीके से यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो इनकी जो लेंथ होगी वो क्या होनी, ऑब्वियस सी बात है, दे विल बी शॉर्टर। ओके, सो इफ द पाइप is of shorter length, then they can easily laid in the system, and the number of valves to control the or to regulate the flow is also less. At that particular point there is a need of valve, at that particular point there is a need of valve, means जहाँ से भी हमारी ब्रांचेस निकल रही हैं, हर एक जहाँ जहाँ पे हमें सब मेन्स निकल रही, हमें वहाँ पे क्या करना पड़ेगा, जस्ट वहाँ पे वॉल्स यूज़ करनी पड़ेगी, कट ऑफ वॉल्स यूज़ करनी पड़ेंगी। सो कट ऑफ वॉल्स रिक्वायर्ड इन वेरी लेस इन अ नंबर, इट इज़ चीप एंड सिंपल एंड कैन बी एक्सटेंडेड ईजली, एज आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन कि अगर यहाँ पे कोई नई पॉपुलेशन का मूवमेंट होता है और अगर डेवलपमेंट होता है उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया का, देन हम इसे बहुत आसानी से क्या कर सकते हैं, एक्सपैंड कर सकते हैं। सो एंड व्हाट आर द वेरियस डिसएडवांटेजेस। सो बेसिकली क्या है, किसी भी एक डेड एंड सिस्टम में नंबर ऑफ डेड एंड्स दिख रहे हैं, दीज ऑल आर डेड एंड्स। सो इफ देयर इज नंबर ऑफ डेड एंड्स, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, दीज डेड एंड्स prevents the free circulation of water. If there is a prevention of free circulation of water, then what will happen, water will be in position of rest, there is no movement of water, which leads to degradation in its quality, water of quality will be degraded. Okay, and this stale water should be removed. As water quality degraded, then there is a need of removing that particular water, and this will lead to greater wastage of water. Means जो भी हमारा वाटर इन डेड एंड्स पे रुक रहा है वो सारे क्या होंगे, वो सारे आपके डिग्रेड हो रहे हैं, जो कि हमें टाइमली रिमूव करना पड़ेगा, तो जिससे हमारा वाटर का क्या हो रहा है, वेस्टेज हो रहा है। ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज द सप्लाई कैन नॉट बी इंक्रीज्ड व्हेन देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट कि हमें सप्लाई और बढ़ानी हो, और रिक्वायरमेंट कब होगी, व्हेन देयर इज अ केस ऑफ फायर एक्सीडेंट और फायर इंसिडेंट। सो वी कैन नॉट increase the water by diverting any other supplies from any other side. So हम water को divert नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो means हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम at the time of fire there is limited probability कि हम इस particular system के provision से fire को control कर सकें. So we can give only limited supplies at the time of firefighting. And during damage what will happen, during damage when we are going to repair our main pipe or sub main pipe, considerable areas may get affected. It means अगर हम छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल लें, मानते हैं कि ये हमारी सब मेन पाइप है जिसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, तो जब भी हम इसे रिपेयर करने की बात करेंगे तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, फ्लो को यहाँ से बंद करना पड़ेगा। मीन्स जस्ट वी हैव टू कट द फ्लो, एंड बाय स्टॉपिंग द फ्लो एट दैट पर्टिकुलर एंड or that particular point, what will happen, the area under the effect of this sub main pipe will get affected, and we cannot divert water at that particular points from other ends. So there will be a considerable considerable area which get affected at the time of damage. Next system is our grid iron system. Basically grid iron system are also known as interlace system or reticulation system. Okay, these systems are known as interlace system and reticulation system. और अगर हम इस पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम की बात करें तो यहाँ पे जो हमारे मेन पाइप हैं, सब मेन पाइप्स हैं, जो ब्रांचेस हैं, उनको किस तरीके से अरेंज किया जाएगा, तो बेसिकली देखने को ये मिलता है कि जो हमारी मेन पाइप्स हैं वो कुछ इस तरीके की आ रही, मीन्स देयर इज अ सिंगल मेन पाइप। सो और इन मेन पाइप से क्या हो रहा है, हम बोल सकते हैं कि यहाँ से सबमेन्स निकल रही हैं. ओके, दीज ऑल आर सबमेन्स, and from these submains we can easily take branches. These all are the branches. Okay, तो एक चीज देखने को मिलता है कि हमारा एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट जो है ना वो डिफरेंट साइड के पाइप से कनेक्टेड है, मीन्स इंटरकनेक्शन यहां पे देखने को मिल रहा है. सो बाई इंटरकनेक्टिंग ऑल द लाइन्स डेड एंड्स आर एलिमिनेटेड, मीन्स जो हमारे पुराने सिस्टम में प्रॉब्लम थी कि वहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ डेड एंड्स क्रिएट हो रहे हैं, वो ग्रिड आयरन सिस्टम से क्या हो रही है, रिमूव हो पा रही है. एंड इफ ऑल द लाइन्स आर इंटरकनेक्टेड देन देयर विल बी नो वाटर विच इज एट द पॉइंट और विच इज in position of rest. There will be free flow of water. The water is flowing continuously in the system. Okay, this system is basically useful for well planned city or a town. The roads are generally developed in a grid iron pattern, means जो एरिया जिसमें हमारी जो रोड्स हैं वो ग्रिड आयरन पैटर्न में बनाई गई होंगी, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया के लिए ग्रिड आयरन सिस्टम यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके, दिस सिस्टम इज मोर सुटेबल फॉर वेल प्लान टाउन्स एंड सिटीज. दिस सिस्टम हैज बीन यूज्ड इन चंडीगढ़. सो इन चंडीगढ़ जो हमारा वाटर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम है वो बेसिकली ग्रिड आयरन सिस्टम को यूज करते हुए प्लान किया गया है. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट आर वेरियस एडवांटेजेस ऑफ ग्रिड आयरन सिस्टम. तो अगर हम कुछ यहाँ पे देखने की कोशिश करें तो हमें ये देखने को मिलता है कि हमारी जो डिफरेंट लाइंस हैं वो सारी क्या है, इंटरकनेक्टेड है. तो हमारे जो डेड एंड है वो क्या हो चुके हैं, वो रिमूव हो चुके हैं. डेड एंड रिमूव हो गया है, मीन्स हमारा जो वाटर होगा वो क्या होगा, कंटिन्यूस फ्लो में होगा. तो अगर कंटिन्यूस फ्लो में होगा तो मीन्स हमारे जो वाटर की क्वालिटी होगी वो डिग्रेड ना हो रही होगी और हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, वाटर को वेस्ट भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा. तो दिस इज वन ऑफ द एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस सिस्टम. सो अब यहाँ पे क्या बोल सकते हैं कि हमारा जो वाटर है किसी भी पॉइंट पे क्या हो सकता है, डिफरेंट रूट से पहुँच सकता है. अगर डिफरेंट रूट से पहुँच रहा है इट मीन्स जो हमारा फ्रिक्शनल लॉस हो जाएगा वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगा और हमारी जो साइज होगी पाइप की वो भी क्या हो जाएगी, वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगी. और एट द टाइम ऑफ रिपेयर अगर हम बात करें, ड्यूरिंग रिपेयर ओनली स्मॉल एरिया ऑफ द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम इज अफेक्टेड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम ये एज्यूम करते हैं कि आपका सबमेन है जिसमें प्रॉब्लम है एंड वी हैव टू रिपेयर इट, देन हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, बेसिकली अगर हम यहाँ के वॉल को बंद करते हैं तो ये पूरा एरिया अफेक्ट नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम क्या कर सकते हैं, उस एरिया में वाटर इस दूसरे पाइप से भी क्या कर सकते हैं, हम पहुँचा सकते हैं इजिली. सो ओनली स्मॉल एरिया will be affected. Because of different interconnections, dead ends are completely eliminated and water will remains in continuous circulation. If the water is in continuous circulation, then there will be no chances of water pollution because of stagnations. Okay, and at the time of fire, what we can do, at the time of fire we can divert water toward the affected area from various directions. As these lines are interconnected, so we can easily divert water from different directions to affected area. Next is disadvantages of grid iron system. In grid iron system we can see that there is a number of walls. So one of the disadvantages is that more number of walls are required in grid iron system. Next one is that the pipe used in this system is of large diameter and they are also of longer length. Why of large diameter or why of longer length? Because they have to carry water from different directions. They have to carry water from different direction and they have to circulate it. So this particular reason leads to larger diameter and longer length of the pipeline, and the design is difficult Why difficult? Because we cannot accurately measure discharge at a required point. Why so? Because at different points water reaches from different direction. So, it will be slight complex to calculate the discharge accurately, to calculate the velocity accurately, or to calculate the pressure accurately. And these different disadvantages, more number of sluice valve, larger length of pipe, larger diameter of pipe, will increase the cost of construction. Next one is ring system. This system is also known as circular system. In this system, the main pipe is laid around the area for which we are going to plan a water distribution system. Okay? And that is the reason why we are calling it as a ring system. So, in this system, a closed ring, and this ring can be either circular or rectangular, of main pipe is formed around the area to be served. Okay? So, a main pipe will form a ring around the area to be served, and the distribution area is divided into rectangular or circular blocks. These area is divided into further rectangular or circular blocks, and the main water pipes are laid on the periphery of these blocks. जो हमारी मेन पाइप्स हैं हम इनकी पेरीफेरी पे क्या करते हैं, ले डाउन कर देते हैं. दिस सिस्टम इज suitable for the towns and cities having well planned roads. Okay? This is basically suitable for that particular town which is having well planned roads. Advantages of a ring system: again, water at a point can be supplied from different directions. From this direction, we can easily supply water to that particular point. So, again these different lines are interconnected. So, there is a free circulation of water. In this system, when we are going to perform a repair work, very less area will be affected. Why so? Because in that particular area we can easily supply water from different routes, and at the time of fire, for the purpose of fire fighting, large quantity of water is available. Why so? Because we can easily divert water from different directions, from different submains. Coming to disadvantage of ring system: large diameter and longer length is again disadvantage. Why so? Again here water is coming from different direction. So, for carrying water from different direction, longer length and larger diameter of pipes are required, and at the time of laying these pipes, skilled worker are required, and the number of cut-off valves is also more. So, number of valves is also more. These are cut-off valves. So, this leads to the higher cost of construction. Next one is radial system. In this basic system is used for a town with a system of radial roads emerging from a different centers. So, if this is a center and the roads are emerging in different direction, so for that particular town we can use radial systems. So, what happen in this system? In this system, at different centers we place distribution reservoirs. We place distribution reservoirs, and from distribution reservoirs our submains are emerging out in different direction, and that submains follows the roads. So, water is taken from the water main and pumped into distribution reservoir, and from that distribution reservoir the water is supplied to the area of our interest. Okay. So, and in this method high pressure can be ensured and efficient water distribution can also be ensured. Calculation for the design of sizes are simple, as we can easily calculate the discharge from different submains. So, if we can easily calculate the discharge, then it is obvious that we can easily design the sizes of the pipes. Coming to advantages, in this system there is high velocity and a high pressure of the flow, and the discharge can occur in a very quick time, which makes head loss very low, and the pipe size can also be calculated very easily, because we can easily calculate the discharge. Coming to next, that is disadvantages. As for different sections different reservoir are required, and these distribution reservoir increases the cost of project. So, this is going to be costlier. These all are the references. Thank you.